the case of Stephen Wilson. If Stephen Wilson doesn't appear at the podium, I'm issuing a warrant for your arrest. Is Stephen Wilson here?
I'm here on special appearance.
Stephen Wilson, are you here?
The birth certificate as well as the person. And it is being surrendered to the court.
Okay. Defendant is failing to appear.
I was here.
Setting this for a warrant. It's being issued right now. Well, let me issue the warrant first. Charge is traffic offense. Bond is going to be set $500, cash or surety.
26 CR 968.
Lindsay Shermer for the people.
Megan Quantock on behalf of Mr. Hartmeo. He appears here in person in custody.
All right, we're set for a continued arraignment. I also saw that there was yesterday filed a motion requesting a competency eval. Is that right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Before we proceed, Judge, I have a statement for the court. I'm submitting this summons to dismiss all three of my
Mr.
court cases.
Harmeo, that's not before me today, okay?
Excuse me?
That motion's not before me today. We have to address the motion filed by your counsel first, okay?
To dismiss my three court cases in the Jefferson County Court System,
Ms. Shermer, any
referencing
position?
the constitutional law of the fruit of the poisonous tree.
Mr. Harmeo, thank you, sir. We'll consider that after
The record stating that all three of my cases be dismissed under the constitutional law of the fruit of the poisonous tree.
Mr. Harmeo, I'm going to order a second competency eval.
Program that they have mentally distressed me since I've been in here. I signed no release.
Mr.
That
Harmeo?
program they've used against me, and I'm asking
Harmeo, I
that
need
all
you to
three of my
stop
cases be
talking, sir.
dismissed in the Jefferson County Court Jail System.
All right. Mr. Harmeo, if you want to hear what's going to happen next, I need you to stop talking. If you want to go ahead and be excused, I'll have you removed. The court is going to order the request for a competency evaluation. Court will order an in-custody at the jail evaluation, and we will go from there. We can certainly address your motions once that's finished, sir. Okay? Court will order Mr. Harmeo remanded. When do you want to set next?
Judge, I believe 21 days, which will put us right in between the dockets. So the September 14th,
Okay, we'll
please.
set September 14th, and we can set at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harmeo.
The next matter before the Courts of People versus Andy Davis, we have a motions hearing. You're asking to dismiss Mr. Davis. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Do you need some hearing assistance?
I'm fine now.
Okay. So, Mr. Davis, the court can't have a motions hearing to dismiss in the middle of the other hearings because I don't know how long it'll take. But I want to make sure you have the time. So, Mr. Davis, you have a motion to dismiss. It is your case to present, and the court is all ears.
The court what?
The court is all ears.
Well, let me get started here.
What are you getting ready to do? Are you going to testify?
No, I'm going to go over my motion with you.
I
To
don't.
let you know that the state has no exemplary evidence to support the facts of cruelty to animals. It's absolutely preposterous. It's a manufactured charge to cover up what they've been doing in the past.
Okay.
With my livestock.
So you can have a seat off to the left. And Mr. Harley, are you ready to present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I defer to you.
I'm Andy Davis.
Hi, John Harley.
I do not.
This is case 26M91. There's a motion to dismiss. It's been presented to the court by the defendant in this matter. People need to address that at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people would just like to note that regarding the motion to dismiss, the court should deny it because the motion does not state any grounds for dismissal. There's no citation to any authority that gives the court the power to dismiss this case based on that motion. And his motion is basically summed up as the defenses that the defendant would bring forward at trial. It alleges a discovery violation, but that's not true. He has all the discovery in his possession and got it within 21 days of his first appearance following the filing of charges. Further, he's requested discovery items that don't exist, such as drone footage. And so, Your Honor, we're asking the court to deny his motion.
I object.
Well, thank you, Mr. Davis. Can you let the court know what the basis is, the rule and/or law that you wish to file that objection with the court?
Well, there's several points of the law that have been overlooked here. Number one,
Well, just Mr. Davis, you objected to what?
Him?
Yeah, I need to know what you're objecting.
I'm objecting to his last statement, that there is evidence to support the charges. No, there's not. It's all based on speculation.
Okay. I don't have an objection based on any sort of direct reference to a citation, so I'm going to overrule. Mr. Davis, you can continue are you going to testify?
No, I'm just going to present the facts.
Okay. Well, the facts are going to be presented at the hearing, the trial date. You have a motion to dismiss, which is a procedural.
That's right. It's based on the facts.
I understand. And so I need to know how you are presenting those facts. Are you testifying? Are you bringing exhibits?
Brought forth in the video cam and the discovery evidence that I received.
Say that again.
The facts are brought forth in the video body cam of the deputies.
Okay.
And the other discovery I received, i.e. the police reports, reports.
Okay, are you asking the court to consider the body cam and the police reports?
No, just information received off of it. Yes, I guess I am.
Okay.
Because this is what's been presented to me.
Do the people object to the court considering the body cam and the police reports?
In the context of what, Your Honor?
And I think that he wants me to look at those in the context of they support a motion to dismiss, which means that they would not rise to establishing the facts that are needed to prove the people's case.
So, Your Honor, if Mr. Davis is wanting to challenge probable cause, which it sounds like Your Honor is saying, I think Mr. Davis needs to file a motion challenging that and citing legal authority.
And that's what I would agree with that. That's why I asked you, Mr. Harley. It sounds like you are challenging probable cause.
No, thanks for coaching the DA. One for your side.
Mr.
Well,
Davis,
what I'm doing is
Mr. Davis, both sides get a chance to bring. I didn't coach the DA. You don't have a motion to dismiss that has law that's cited. I have to guess.
Okay.
You've left me guessing. What you just presented in this court appears that you are saying that there wasn't probable cause.
I'm saying there was not probable cause and there was misconduct through the sheriff's department.
Okay, and what citations did you refer to in that?
Citations, as far as what citations? Explain to me what you're looking for.
I'm looking for the law that supports you.
Okay, let me tell you, the first law in this situation that supports me is the livestock law regarding stray livestock.
Okay.
Okay?
So, and
then
what law would
the
that
sheriff-
be?
It's livestock, Colorado revised livestock statutes.
Okay.
And is that what you're looking for?
I decide the law. You have a motion to dismiss. That's a legal request for me to dismiss based upon supposed to be the law, and I don't know what law you're relying on.
I'm just told you.
What the people, I understand.
Are you familiar with livestock laws, Your Honor?
I am.
Okay, thank you. I hoped you were.
Yeah. And I'm also, do you know how many cases have to do in the state of Colorado with livestock law?
I'm not really sure.
I know you don't.
That's like-
I know right now that you don't, Mr. Davis.
How many are there, Your Honor?
I wouldn't venture to guess because there's that
Both of us
many.
who don't know, doesn't it?
Huh?
That makes two of us who don't know, doesn't it?
It makes a lot of people that can't tell you how many, but it's a lot more than just one.
Yeah, of course.
And so I think you may be referring to, we're going to have a good time with this, Mr. Davis.
You might just have that.
I think we may have you here this afternoon, and if we can't get to you, we may have you here tomorrow and the next day. Right now, I have a motion to dismiss, and I haven't heard any law that you've cited to. Do not say another word, Mr. Davis. I don't have one law that you've cited to by case. There is a law that says that you can take your livestock through an area, and if it wanders off, you can get it back, and that it is okay. However, you're not allowed to just let your livestock go over property just willy-nilly and go wherever they want, and that is the law. In fact, that law is very well.
What law are you citing?
Huh?
What law are you citing?
I'm citing, what law am I citing?
Yeah, you asked me, and might as well
Yeah.
ask you. I don't have a computer where I could look stuff up myself.
Well, I've actually,
I thought you had read the motion, Your Honor. Have you reviewed my motion?
Mr. Davis, I'm asking you to tell me in your motion where you're citing the law for what you're presenting to me. That's,
Well, what law did it, what? Tell me about the control of the animals law. That doesn't apply here. There's no evidence based.
okay. So the court's gonna,
The state has not proved that there was even a reasonable lack of evidence supporting their case. It's all manufactured. It's all one-sided.
okay. So I have your motion in front of me.
I also have it in front of me. Do you have it?
I just don't see a citation here.
Well, I didn't, in the motion, I didn't put the citation numbers down, but give me a computer, I'll look them up. I'll give you the citations,
Well, right now you have a motion to dismiss.
and I'll also give you the ones.
Mr. Davis, I need you to listen. You have a motion to dismiss, okay? I believe the basis of that, is based upon what you presented today is related to probable cause.
No, it's not probable cause. It's the fact of the law. It should have been adhered to by the deputies when it was not. What this whole deal is a cover-up with the cruelty to animal charge. It's trying to insulate the sheriff's departments from their misconduct and illegal acts they performed during the roundup of my livestock and the theft of my livestock by the sheriff's department. This is what the facts are.
Yeah, I need, you're saying it's not probable cause. You have a motion to dismiss. The court would need a law that supports that. You haven't presented it. The court will allow you to present whatever law you want. You have 5 days to do so.
5 days?
Yeah. And then, 5 business days, 7 days.
Your Honor?
Mr. Harley, you can present. The court doesn't expect anything extensive, just a response. I will look at that within, do we have a trial set in this day?
Your Honor, I don't think so.
Okay.
Your Honor?
So I will set this for a status September
We have, you want to set it? I mean, not in August, but we have September 2nd, 16th, 23rd.
That's the 23rd. We'll do that at 11.
And it's going to be set for status of his motion?
Yeah, status. So you have 7 days from today to cite your law in support of your motion to dismiss. That law should reference what your information is. It's not for a new motion. And then I'll give the people the time necessary. How much time do you think you need, Mr. Harley? I realize there's a lot going on, and I'm giving leeway to the defendant here.
7 days, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, I spoke with Matt Dudley Monday, and he said that he would be in favor of a motion to extend it for his personal reasons, approximately 2 weeks to a month. You might check with the DA's office on that, but I just thought I'd throw that in the mix.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. That's a month. September 23rd's a month.
Okay, I have a week though.
You have a week to
Present
law
citations.
that supports your contentions inside this motion.
Thank you very much for that.
This hearing involved two defendants whose cases highlighted an important courtroom principle. Legal arguments must follow proper procedure. Stephen Wilson was called to appear on a traffic offense but responded with a special appearance argument involving his birth certificate and legal identity. The judge rejected that approach, found that Wilson had failed to properly appear, and issued a warrant with a $500 cash or surety bond. In the second case, Andy Davis represented himself and asked the court to dismiss an animal cruelty charge, claiming the case was manufactured and that sheriff's deputies had acted improperly during a livestock roundup. Davis referenced body camera footage, police reports, and livestock laws, but the prosecution argued that his motion lacked specific legal authority and citations. The judge agreed that Davis had not clearly identified the law supporting dismissal, so instead of ruling immediately against him, the court gave him 7 days to provide the necessary legal citations and scheduled a status hearing. The key legal lesson is that accusations and factual disagreements alone generally are not enough to win a motion to dismiss. You must identify the applicable law and explain how it supports the requested relief.